Good morning, church. I hope you're having a great week so far. And I hope you've been enjoying just kind of digging deeper into the messages on Sunday mornings and looking back to things that are said. And Pastor Bob this last week focused on Mary and the things we can learn from her life. And really the idea of how much God radically changed the direction her life was going in. I think it's safe to say that her life would have been very different had that angel never showed up. And so what can we learn from that? And as we get to the first discussion question, it tells us to read Luke chapter 1, verses 26 through 56. So maybe pause the video and read through that really quick. But a brief overview of that is it's Mary being visited by the angel and then her going to Elizabeth and Zechariah and talking to them about what has happened. And then it asks the question, what are ways Mary's life was interrupted by God's plan for her life? And what are lessons we can learn from Mary? Well, I think it's pretty safe to say everything changed for Mary in that moment. That even as you look to Luke chapter 1, starting in verse 26, that's where the angel appears to her. And the first thing the angel says is simply, "Greetings, favored woman, the Lord is with you." And what's funny about that is that sounds like an encouraging greeting, but it tells us in the very next verse, but she was deeply troubled by this statement. Like she immediately heard that and thought, I did nothing to deserve that greeting. What is going on? Like she realized, I'm not like some extra holy person or anything, so why is this happening to me right now? And you even see she questions a little bit more later when this angel tells her that you're going to give birth to a son and he will be the Son of the Most High and all these things. She says, okay, there's one problem. I'm a virgin, and that's not typically how this works. And the angel goes to tell her that this is a supernatural conception, that not only is she having this baby in this incredibly supernatural way, but even her relative Elizabeth, who obviously not the Messiah and in a different kind of supernatural, but Elizabeth is older than typical childbearing years, and yet she is going to bear a son as well, that nothing is impossible with God. And how the second that's what is said, Mary's response, instead of saying, okay, well, I got a list of more questions now that I've been thinking about it for a couple minutes now. No, her first response is, I am the Lord's servant. May it be done to me according to your word. That's not always an easy thing to say when God throws a wrench in our plans. A lot of times we're stubborn. We say, God, I kind of had this mapped out already and you're kind of messing things up here. I'd rather go with my plan. That's what I'm comfortable with. The reality is God interrupts our lives and takes us out of our comfort zones. If we're truly trying to live out our faith, there will come a time where God will interrupt your life. That's just the way it is. But I can think back and it wasn't always easy. In fact, most of the time it wasn't. There were struggles that came with going and saying, yes, God, I'm going to follow through with this. But it was worth it. When we look at Mary's life, I think the main takeaway is when God interrupts and when it's clear that God is pulling us in some other direction, it's one thing to say, okay, God, let's do it. It's sometimes another thing to actually live that out. We're going to be talking about some more of these discussion questions and really tying into that idea more, but may we respond the same way Mary did by saying, God, I'm your servant. May it be according to your word.